What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of our statue review series, where, in today's episode, we're going to be checking out this amazing statue of Psylocke of the X-Men battling a Sentinel. Now, before I jump into more details about the statue, just go ahead and take it in. Look at this freaking amazing statue. Like, the scale of it alone is actually quite insane. So this is a quarter-scale statue made by a studio called Angry Monkey. Now, apparently, Angry Monkey is actually based in the US, and from what I understand, it is a very, very exclusive group. Like, you have to get invited to the group in order to actually be able to buy anything from them, or to basically make commissions. Now, I never made a commission for this, and I'm not a part of the group. I actually happened to stumble upon this at my local comic book store, where eventually when they were having a sale, I was like, honestly, this is the perfect time for me to go ahead and scoop this up, because this statue looked ridiculous, and I really, really wanted it. I just wasn't willing to drop the original price that they were asking for it. So when it was on sale, say less, I was buying this. And from the limited information that I was able to dig up about this statue, apparently this was made in 2018, and there's only 60 of this out there in circulation, with ours apparently being number 56. But that's enough about the studio. Let's get back to talking about the statue itself. So, starting off with the Sentinel head. As you can see, this thing is colossal. Like, they gave a very, very good size to this Sentinel head. Like, it feels like it's gigantic. And you can see there is a lot of damage going on with this base right here, with Psylocke's sword stuck in the eye, which, mind you, you can actually take that out. Pretty neat. And overall, the detail for the Sentinel head, in my humble opinion, is one of the best that I've seen out there. The colors for it are a little dull, but I guess that is intentional, because even with Psylocke's body herself, is a lot more muted than what one would probably expect with statues, where a lot of times the colors tend to be very vibrant and like all up in your face. So I think this studio actually likes to go with more toned down colors for whatever reason, but honestly, I still look at this and I say it works out pretty well. Now, for Psylocke herself, the model and the design I really, really like. Like, the body in general looks gorgeous. And the action pose that she has where she's currently standing on the Sentinel head, in my opinion, is really, really nice. Now, with this statue, it does come with a couple of extra things. For example, it comes with 3 different heads. One of them being the one that you can currently see that I have on with the mask on. She has 2 additional heads, one with a ponytail and no mask. And then we also have this head, which pretty much matches more with the one that I currently have with the same long flowy hair, except this one also doesn't have the mask on. And she also has her psionic powers on display. In general, I personally would say that this is probably the coolest one, but just something about the way the faces are designed. She has very strong features, is probably the best way I'll put it. So I ended up going for the one with the mask, because overall, I feel like that one just looked best to me. Then for the other extras with the statue, it also has an extra arm that it comes with, which you can end up using as a replacement for the psionic arm, where this one will basically be able to hold the additional sword, which is currently in the Sentinel's eye. So that way you can basically have your Psylocke dual-wielding blades, or if you want to go with what I currently have, she's wielding one blade and has her psionic blade on the other hand. But overall, that is it for me. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the Psylocke vs. Sentinel statue by Angry Monkey Studio in the comments below. And if you know of any other Psylocke statues out there that you think are equally as cool as this one, let me know, because I'd love to see them as well. But that's it for me, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next statue review episode.